Ever wondered what happens when your horse encounters wildlife during a peaceful ride? Picture this. There I was, out for a morning trail ride, the rhythmic cadence of my horse's hooves playing a soothing beat against the forest floor. The morning was crisp, and the scent of fresh sagebrush wafted through the air. Suddenly we found ourselves face to face with a stunning deer, a majestic crown of antlers adorning its head. My horse's muscles coiled tight. This was a puzzle he hadn't solved yet. After a moment he realized the deer posed no harm, but without his training for wildlife on the trail, this unexpected encounter could have turned into a dangerous situation. In this video, I'll walk you through how to train your horse for wildlife on the trail, and you can find a link to the article below to get more in-depth information and guides. Trust is the bedrock of any relationship, especially between a rider and their horse. But how do we build this trust? It starts in those quiet moments when silence speaks louder than words. It's an unspoken conversation about knowing that no matter what, you've got each other's back. To build trust in preparation for trail riding, start in the arena. It's a controlled environment where unfamiliar objects and situations can be introduced. I recall setting up wooden bridges and tarps, transforming each step into an adventure. And with every challenge conquered, our bond deepened. Props like stuffed animals, rustling plastic bags, and even an occasional umbrella dance might seem silly, but they mimic real-life surprises. They are the building blocks to a relationship where your horse knows, without a shadow of a doubt, that you won't ever put him in harm's way. Once trust is built, it's time to introduce a bit of reality. This phase is all about exposure to the unexpected. Start with something familiar like domesticated animals. The first time my horse encountered a barking dog, it was a sight to behold. There was curiosity, a bit of apprehension, but over time he learned that the barking was nothing to fear. It's these controlled exposures that help prepare our horses for the wild, but nothing beats learning from the best. I'm talking about those experienced trail horses, the old-timers who've seen it all. It's like having a wise mentor by your side. I've seen my horse watch these seasoned pros handle wildlife with grace and calm. The way they don't flinch at a rustling bush or a sudden bird takeoff. It's a masterclass in staying cool. Preparing for the wild isn't just about training your horse, it's also about how you, as a rider, manage these encounters. Your reactions play a significant role in how your horse responds to wildlife encounters. It's a shared experience, and your horse takes cues from you. So, how can you help manage these encounters better? Well, if your horse halts upon sighting an unfamiliar animal or object, don't urge him forward until he relaxes. It's about giving him time to process the situation. Also, keep your own reactions in check. It's natural to feel a bit anxious when faced with a surprise encounter, but remember, any hint of anxiety from you can escalate your horse's apprehension, and most importantly, be patient. Every horse has a unique personality and will react differently. Understanding this is key. Remember, it's okay to retreat and try again another day. After all, it's all about creating a safe and enjoyable riding experience for both you and your horse. Click the link below to find more expert horse training tips for wildlife on the trail.